Another one of the classics within fantasy football are the rankings lists. Every prognosticator has their own rankings where they go through and they do projections from their gut and they tell you in which order they think players are going to perform in a given week. Well, you're not going to miss out on the old classics with the FantasyoMatic ChatGPT plugin, because as a matter of fact, we've programmed in special functions to recognize the word rankings, and it'll give you your own rankings list. And these will be all up to date based on the FantasyoMatic machine learning model. Of course, you could always go to FantasyoMatic, where we have one of the classic rankings. You can go in here and see the full rankings for each position at any time, but you can have more of a personalized experience if you're using it in the ChatGPT plugin. So you can get the same list, for example, by simply just saying week 4 rankings. It goes through and does the quarterbacks for you in the top 10. You can ask for more if you want. You can say top 25 or top 50 in each category. And then you can ask for specific positions. You see here, it recognizes things just like RB as running backs. And here's your top 10 for the running backs. You got wide receiver as well. All the while, you can always click over to the FantasyoMatic website and get more player details, for example. And you can see you go through each one of the position categories. So what about flex? So you can also ask it for top 50 list of all positions. Now notice I'm doing little things like as a simple list. These are what are called prompts, not just questions that you're asking. So after a while, you're going to get used to the outputs that you're getting from the FantasyoMatic ChatGPT plugin. So you'll just ask it different formatting and specific things that you're looking for, like what week and year and season, that kind of thing. So here in this case, I said just as a simple list. And so it gave me a simple list, so it didn't draw all of those tables like you saw before. And because this isn't just some AI generating articles, which a lot of websites do, this is a hyper-personalized FantasyoMatic guide on the side. So here I can say as a simple list, not a table, where do all my players rank in this week's top 50. So total personalization. You don't even have to scroll through the list to find your players. It'll tell you. So here we can see that T. Higgins, Nico Collins, Chris Olave, Aaron Jones, Taysom Hill, they all made the top 50 list, but these players did not. I could continue this conversation trying to find out everything I want to know about rankings from rosters, from different leagues. I could ask it to find certain players. This is the best way to consume fantasy football rankings using the FantasyoMatic ChatGPT plugin for that type of experience.